What are you doing?
Ouch!
And so we began the walnut harvest. There you go. Pile the green ones, and we're gonna set them down to crush them. Does your pressure washer work?
Yeah.
We need a bucket and then a crate.
Damn! Be quick, dude.
Is that enough?
Yes.
Okay, now fun job walking on them. We walk so as to not crush the nut, but to crush the shell. Sam's got it. Now for the not so fun job, break them open, get the nuts out, and throw them into the bucket.
Papa, he'd collect walnuts and he'd have his mother make a spice nut cake for his birthday.
How do you remember that?
He told me.
Really? That's special. Well, maybe we'll have a special spice nut cake with this.
I ate spice nut cake for my birthday.
It'll be our first time harvesting walnuts. Just want to experiment, see if it's something we would enjoy and be worth the effort to harvest more. We have lots of walnuts voluntarily growing on our farm. Where's the pressure washer? What you'll do next is soak that. Start loosening off all that
Soak them first,
flesh.
and then
Yeah, and then run them through the compost sifter. See how that's coming off of them? We have this tree up here by the people barn. These have already shelled and have revealed their nuts, so hey, why not? All right, put them back in the bucket. Look how clean that got them though. Do 2 more rounds, we're good. Whoa! Hey, let's get it from the hydrant. That's the finished good. Now we just let them sit there and dry out for 2 weeks. If squirrels start getting them though, we're gonna have to cover it with 1/2-inch wire mesh or something. The walnuts have cured. Well, a few days early, but my birthday's coming. But we need a spice nut cake. Why not get our nuts from the land, the walnuts? What have we been doing this for 20 minutes? And this is what we got?
It's been a while. It's definitely not a fast process.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
I asked Joel Salatin when I was visiting him a few weeks ago. We were going through some walnuts, and I said, "Hey, Joe, you ever harvest those walnuts?" And he's like, "Yeah. I get a bag, I go down to the local co-op, and I load up, and $10 later, I got a big bag of walnuts." I see some wisdom in that. Jonah said, what did you say about Papa doing this?
he made a walnut. He harvested these so he could have a spice
walnut
nut
cake.
That's a memory you have of him.
Yeah.
Granny.
I don't have that memory.
Well,
You were there when he told the story.
no, he just was
Well,
telling
glad
us the
you remember.
story. He told us the story where I think Phyllis did this. She did this
She did it with him.
for
Phyllis is my aunt.
so that Granny could make the walnut cake.
It's a real fruity flavor, which I'm
Kind of
thinking is
strange.
superior.
It's definitely.
It feels superior to me.
Oh, no, it feels superior. Well, it feels superior because we've been doing this process for 2
But
weeks.
nuts, though, wouldn't have lost their nutrients. The ones in the store. So that's even more tempting, right, Rebecca?
Well, okay.
Nuts wouldn't have lost their nutrients.
So the problem with the ones in the store.
Oh, but they're grown in poor soil.
Well, the ones.
Ish?
Well, hold on a second. The ones with the store. So nuts go rancid. You have to put them in the freezer or the cooler, just depending on what nut. All
Okay.
nuts are different. Walnuts do need to be frozen, though.
We're doing this the rough way with just a sledgehammer and our
I know
fingers.
you wouldn't buy the walnut.
Well, I want to make
cracker.
sure they're good, you know. Let's make sure we like it before we invest in a nutcracker.
It's too much.
And they make a little tweezer that you can pull the little nuts out with.
Okay, I'm leaving.
You can't pull that nut out. Why? Oh, we're only a third way there in 20 minutes. It's going to take an hour to get a cup.
Oh, that's funny.
None.
Come on, it'll be special. We'll have stories. My birthday cake will have a story.
Well, crack them for me, and then I'll pick the nuts out.
I'm not even having spice nut cake
No, you're
for my birthday. I just remembered that.
You're having chocolate
Having
peanut
chocolate
peanut butter pie.
butter pie.
Cold.
None of that warm stuff. What am I doing with my life? Okay, I'm almost 2/3 there. I'm gonna keep going though. We're gonna see if we like it because we might want to harvest more walnuts
Yeah.
and get some proper tools. Grandma coming with some.
No. we
Grandma's
have to
got
go
the
get
old
them. I
school
told her we were
nutcrackers,
gonna get them,
and she
but-
has some very fine needle nose pliers, right?
No, they're like these little. They're like this, and then they have like a little
Yeah.
hook at the end, and you take them and you pull the nuts out.
I'm about to run out. I'm gonna have to go get more walnuts too. Oh, that's demotivational, man. That was gonna be such a good story. Making my own nuts for my birthday cake. How committed am I to eat what we grow? When it comes to peanut butter and chocolate, not very committed.
It's your birthday. I think it's okay.
Can we grow our own peanut butter? Would that make it peanut butter healthier?
Use make our own peanut butter.
Hey, we got some old-fashioned
wow.
nutcrackers. Did it work?
Yes, that works really well.
Really?
I can't do it. I'm weak. Or is this a hard one?
Well, I think you're going at the wrong angle.
Oh, maybe that could be it. I'm like, what in the world?
Ah, it's a little spear.
Yes, I told you.
Like, you like can pry it out.
2/3 of the way making this spiced nut cake. I'm not the imaginary. Although, is that what you want for your birthday?
Yeah.
November 16th? That'll work. Does that work better, Jonah?
Yeah.
Oh, now we're moving. I think I like the hammer better. That pick is coming in handy though. Just figured out a little hack because we're almost done here. Probably 1 hour into this thing. I've been cracking it along this natural crack line. You go opposite of that. So if the natural crack line is there, don't break it open here. Breaking it up open here. Yeah, look, and then look at that.
So much easier.
And you are able to get more bigger pieces out, you think? Look, I'm learning how to crack them, y'all. Oh, 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 oh!
Let me see it.
It's really cool.
I learned how to crack them.
Oh wow, that's really good, Justin.
Well, that just took an hour and a half. That's a half a pound. We need 10 pounds of walnuts a year.
Is approximately what we eat.
Yeah, because you eat chocolate and walnuts to snack. And then we have spiced nut cake. That's pretty much our main consumption of walnuts, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, or if we put them in brownies or on ice cream. But yes, those are, I would say, is snacking on them.
This took an hour and a half to get a cup. Of course, we didn't have the right tools. And we didn't count the actually harvesting them, spinning them, curing them.
Honestly, I felt like we could probably get what we need for walnuts in a day of doing this if we had the correct tools. We could probably get 10 pounds in a day.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what we do with chicken. It takes us a day to harvest it, get it in the freezer. Maybe we could make a party out of it.
And then people could come and get walnuts if everybody pitched in.
Here's the thing, Rebecca. Store-bought walnuts aren't going to be soaked, are they?
No, you have to soak.
Yeah. Rebecca, is it okay that some of this is floating?
Yes.
Okay. Soaking is going to be what you call breaking down its anti-nutrients, so it's going to be more digestible. And what does that need to soak? Overnight? 24 hours?
No, 6.
So maybe
So
by,
like this evening.
by this evening we put it in the dehydrator?
Correct. Putting a little bit of salt.
What does that do?
You're supposed to measure it. I don't.
What does that do to it?
It helps with the soaking, and I think maybe lemon.
How exciting is this? Our first walnut harvest ever.
Yeah.
And we have always the wild walnuts we've never done anything with.
I know.
I mean, I can see why.
It's a lot of work. The thing is with soaking with the nuts is that they contain enzyme inhibitors, and so that's why they cause digestibility issues, because I guess they inhibit the enzymes that are in our stomachs already. So what they were saying was you could also not do this and take enzymes with nuts to help break them down.
And what book is this?
This is Nourishing Traditions.
Time to rinse them. They've soaked. How come they don't need to soak for 12 hours?
Because they just don't.
How come grains need 24 hours then? How about that one? But nuts don't.
I think the grains have
Or grains need 12 hours.
grains have something else.
Why didn't you put them on the silicone thing?
Well, because I never do, but I've also never done like little pieces.
Well,
like
what would it
this.
hurt to put them on the silicone thing?
Okay, we'll get out another one and get a.
The shield, it just takes longer to dry them out? Is that the problem?
Yeah, because the air flows through this.
Yeah. And the air does not flow through this.
Correct.
Got them in the dehydrator. 24 hours at 150.
24 hours later.
It's time. We have dehydrated these nuts. You want to try some of those with me, Beck? Smells fruity. And my hunch is they're also going to taste fruity. I don't know if that's because it's fresh or because of the kind it is, but it feels superior to me. Do you mind the fruited taste, Rebecca? You don't?
I think we're just gonna get used to it. It's not like a regular.
Yeah. I won't say it's free because it sure did take a lot of time to process these. But I also will say it was free. Like, didn't take any dollar bills. First on-farm harvest of walnuts. That's pretty neat.